Alright, you heathens. I know you've been begging for another video, since the last one only has like 10 views or something. So we're coming back at you with this one. I have some good stories to tell this time. But first we have to decide what faction we're playing. I think I'm gonna try to run these guys real quick. For just a bit of a tutorial, because then I'm gonna play them with a buddy later. Alright. But let's start off story number one. Story number one. Today, at school, me and my friend are walking down the hallway. Class just ended. We're walking to next class, alright? It's about noon. It's noon. And we're walking. These three individuals are in front of us. They come bursting out of their classroom, holding a full bottle, plastic bottle, of some sort of dark soda. So either a Coke or a Pepsi, something like that. And they shake it up. And now we're on the second floor when this happens. And they throw it straight down to the first floor, where it then obviously explodes, and it covers a ton of people in dark soda. No, RAC was broken at school, so it's like 100. It probably feels like 100 degrees, and now these people are covered in Coca-Cola. I would have lost my mind. I can't believe people like that actually exist. If you're curious on anything about those individuals, I'm sure you could have guessed this, but they were indeed pigmented. I'm sure they have bright futures ahead of them, though. Maybe they didn't eat breakfast. Maybe that was the issue, but I mean, something had to be off with them today, because that's outrageous behavior. I mean, genuinely, I walked out of class to see these hooligans pull up and just wheeling this bottle of Coca-Cola, and they just shake it up and just throw it straight down. I mean, absolute buffoonery. And then, not to mention, during the exact same class transition, these frickin' the group of voids, it's like 6 of them, dude. There's like 6 voids, and they are just in a like perfect line from left to right, blocking the entirety of... Whoa, where was I just at? Oh, here. And these voids are blocking the entirety of the hallway. And they are walking so slowly. They might be taking one step every, like, 3 seconds. It was so bad. And me and my friend have to go across the whole school to get to our next class, and we are stuck behind them for genuinely half of the walk. Just absolutely a heinous day, to be honest. I can only recruit 2 units. That's not great, but it'll do. And so that happens in like the span of 5 minutes. I hope you guys know. We go from the exploding Coke to the most annoying group of voids you could ever imagine. And then, oh my god, I almost forgot about this. In the exact same thing. Once we break off from the voids, finally, you go down a narrower hallway. People are coming towards us, but there's obviously a line of people going the same way we're going. We're obviously in this line. But this line can fit like around 2 people, I would say. Like shoulder to shoulder. the line that we were going with. And this black dude weighed like 400 pounds. And he blocked the entire line from moving forward. And would you believe it or not, he's not very good at cardio. He was also super slow. Yeah, I mean, that period transition was just really bad, it would seem now that I look back on it. Because I'm pretty sure that was all the exact same transition time. So yeah, I mean, just absolute nonsense has been happening today. And then frickin'... Is this what... Okay, no. I just didn't know why I had Slayers as an option, but I think that's just what this guy does. No, that's what this does. Yes. So, that was obviously absurd. And then, on the topic of fat people, dude, earlier in this day, around 8 a.m., yeah, that would be around the time period, around 8 a.m. this morning. Frickin', oh my god, dude. I am walking to my next class. Now, there's a significant more amount of people coming towards me, so I'm obviously fighting against the grain trying to get to this next class, right? And this void is standing on, like, the farthest, like, in the most middle of the hallway you could ever be, right? Also weighing approximately 300 pounds. And I'm not gonna lie, I basically shoulder checked her by accident. I do not mean to at all. I'm trying to squeeze by, you know? But you're 300 pounds. And I was gonna turn around for a second and be like, sorry. But no. I'm not sorry. You are so large. If you could go on a diet so I could get through my school hallways, that would be fantastic. I mean, it was outrageous how many slow and fat people I had to deal with today. What the frick is my move here? How good is this guy? He looks fantastic. We're gonna try an actual battle. So, again, as I was saying, my takeaway from the fat people thing, we should not treat them equally at all. There should be, like, they should have special water fountains. 300 plus water fountains, that's what I want. I want scales at the water fountains. I want scales in archways and doorways. I want to know how gross these people are. And, I mean, it's outrageous, dude. How are you taking up a whole hallway? Just want to get to my next class. What is this ability? Decrease melee defense but heavily increase melee damage and armor pierce. Alright, alright. These are obviously my slayers. Missile infantry? Oh. Did not realize I had this. Stick these guys like right there, if I'm being honest. Those guys are fun to I do not know how these guys work. Anti-large? What is large in their army? These guys look large, but they have to be larger than a horse, right? Large as a horse. I don't know if these would count as large. We're gonna get these guys on the right side anyways. These look like much larger units anyways, so... Even though maybe it's not the correct bonus for large, it might still be better than what I was previously running. And then... Bang.
Yes, Lord.
Bang.
Runes of
Bang.
smiting upon them.
Alrighty, that's all right. They're walking towards us. I don't think that's a great idea.
Nothing can stop us.
And frickin' what? I have an explosive, right? Yes.
On my oath, they die.
Oh, I'm just gonna speed this up. They're walking towards us, right? Yes. Okay, so yeah, I need to deal with all of those fat people, and then frickin'. Okay, now we can slow this down. You need to go attack those guys. Not using up.
For the High King. Kill us. Bitters ready. Slayers.
Are they dying fast enough, do you think? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
They have wronged us. Move.
Hold on, wait, I need to focus up.
Slayers. Vengeance.
Torpedo birds!
Dwarf.
You guys were supposed to do better than that. You go that way.
War of vengeance.
Bam.
Slayers.
Bam. Pull back, pull back. I need a line there. You, give me some magic. Give me some good news. Right there, right now. It's gonna be huge! Oh my god, you're strong! There you go. 120-second cooldown. Here, go after their lord. That's what you need to do. Right, this looks pretty good. We're gonna win this. Look at him. Come on, get him. You're so slow because you're a dwarf. Smite him. Come on, hit him. I gave you the bonus. I want to see his health bar. Ooh, pretty impressive. I mean, he's just like level 4, so yeah, this is pretty fucking fire. This is pretty awesome. They're all running away. They're walking right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys are unbreakable. I did not know you guys were unbreakable. I thought you would just run away eventually. Go back here. Bam. Don't attack these guys. Still get to chasing them. Hold on, we're making this work. Can you arch over troops? Yes. That's really good to know. Get on. Alright, I'm just gonna speed this up now. Yay! Okay, sorry, that was a lot of drag. Frickin'. Okay, on to my next topic. Should have probably written these down, but it's fine. Alright, so. Talked about fat people, the people in the hallway all acting about. Now I have 2 paths to go from here. Could talk about what I wanted to talk about way earlier this week. Actually, I wanted to talk about this stuff last week. I know I wrote it down in my notes so I wouldn't forget. Here we go. Oh my god. So glad I opened up this notes. So, honestly, trying to become a YouTuber. I think that's pretty obvious by the fact that I'm making YouTube videos, right? Well, February 1st of next year, YouTube is changing their partnership program. If you do not know what the YouTube partnership program is, I want you to take a guess. The answer is how you get paid for having ads. That's what that is. I want Oath Gold. But it's how you get paid for having ads. And the current requirements are Which one did I get? I got the Vampire Accounts ones. I'm genuinely so stupid. I was supposed to get those ones. So get it. But what the current requirements are for the YouTube Partnership Program is 100 subscribers. And if you do long-form content, meaning not YouTube Shorts, you need 4,000 public watch hours over 365 days. For those of you that don't know how long a year is, 365 days is equal to 1 year. Now, that, to me, sounds abysmally high. But it gets way worse, because they're changing it. February 1st of next year, 2027, they are making it to where the YouTube Partnership Program will require 100 subscribers, but it will also require 8,000 public watch hours over the 365 days. They are doubling it. And they're not just doubling it for long form. YouTube Shorts is going from, I believe it's 10 million unique viewers to 20 million, if I remember correctly. I mean, it's just absurdly high numbers now. It doesn't seem feasible anymore, guys. We might have to give up the dream, or we have to do it before February 1st of next year, which is like less than 6 months, by the way. So, we have that possibility, right? We also have, I don't know why I said possibility. Me saying the word possibility completely threw me off there. I'm not talking about possibilities. So yeah, the YouTube Partnership Program is just making it inevitable that I fail, right? But off of that topic, we're gonna go straight to me bone smashing on the bus last week. Now, it's not a proper bone smash, alright? I'm just hitting myself in my face with my hand, my knuckles. So, wait, I know, it doesn't do anything. If anything, it's just gonna hurt me. Some people say it works, it probably doesn't work. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. What matters is that I was doing it on the bus, right? Bone smashing, to be exact. And I am sitting there. At first, I'm like real nervous, like, what if somebody sees and stuff, you know? And then I started doing it. And I looked around, and I generally saw that not a single person looked up from their phone. Not a single person we knew. People who were actually talking to their friends on the bus, too, and weren't just on their phones, still didn't notice. I'm genuinely so invisible to them that, like, I was just, they physically could not see what I was doing, is what it felt like. Maybe that's just how everybody is, and, like, you know, maybe people just actually don't pay attention or care what you do. But I'm pretty sure they just couldn't see me because of my terrible PSL. I'm pretty sure they, like, subconsciously were like, oh my god, he's hideous. Don't look in that direction. Which is fair. I'm not gonna judge them for that. I mean, if I was above sub 5, I would also treat, sub 3s like that, you know? But I'm not, so, you know, it's hard being down here in the low ranks. But yeah, I mean, I'm completely invisible to the everyday person, dude. Generally bone smashing on the bus. Not even a glance in my direction. I mean, it's not like I do this every day. It was the first day I ever did this. If I did it every day and then nobody saw it, like, last week, I would be like, okay, they're just used to it. No, this was a first time occurrence, alright? Brand new experience for everybody on this bus. And not a single person experienced it but me. Completely invisible. I'm the invisible man. So that's super tragic. Never realized how little people actually cared. Alright guys, sorry to interrupt the video like this, but this is actually where the video ends, because this video got way too long. It was like 40 minutes in total, so I'm gonna separate it into two parts. I don't know when I'm gonna upload the second part, mainly because I don't know what day it is. I'm pretty sure it's a Monday. If it's Monday, I'll upload it Wednesday, you know. Give this video some time to do stuff, and then I'll upload the second part Wednesday. And just so you know, the photo you're looking at of my little PlayStation Avatar logo took me like an hour to find. So you should be gracious. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna post again probably Wednesday with the second part of this, because again, this one went really long. Before I go, I don't know if I said it in this part or the next part, but hit the like and subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. I need it. Thank you, and I will see you guys soon.